it is now illegal to protest. Tinubu's government issues warning to NLC. Hmm. It is illegal for you to protest. Now, on this one, you cannot do that. The presidency again warned the Nigeria Labour Congress (NLC) on Sunday not to embark on its two-day nationwide protest against the rising cost of living in the country. The special advisor to the president on information and strategy, Mr. Bayo Onanuga, handed down the warning. He said there might be a possible hijack of the procession. Procession argued that it could worsen the deteriorating situation. The question I asked, or I'm asking, is that when they were doing protests during the fuel subsidy removal in 2012, did anybody tell them why is it that they did not hijack the this thing? Why is it that it's only in their own time that you see that they will have hoodlums when they were dancing at Ojota, doing no manner of things? Nobody hijacked it. So why be say now during this APC era, that is when you begin to hear, oh, don't go and protest. So some people will hijack it. So why will people hijack? So there should be no protest. Is that what you are saying? Then you should do the needful and make sure that any protest that goes on, nobody will hijack it, and that is the duty of the security force. So what are we guys talking about? When people come out to protest for Tinubu, even as of last week, people came out to protest in support of Tinubu. No, they did not tell us that nobody hijacked it. Nobody hijacked it at all. He said there might be a possible hijack that will even make the situation get worse. The NSC president, Joe Ajaero, had insisted in a statement on Sunday that the protest would be held on Tuesday and Wednesday as planned. On February 16, the NLC announced the nationwide protest scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday over the alleged government's failure to implement agreements reached between both parties on October 2nd, 2023, following the removal of fuel subsidy. The decision followed the conclusion of a 14-day ultimatum issued to the federal government to implement measures against the widespread hardship. Ononuga, in an interview with The Punch, described it as a breach of the law and an illegal undertaking. But the promises you made, the agreements you that were reached on, it is not a breach of the law. Well, he said the Attorney General has written the NLC's lawyers that the protest is illegal, so they are breaching a court order if they want to go on with the protest. We are not aware of a plan to disrupt the protest, but we can confirm that the NLC are breaching an extant rule by a competent court that they should not go on strike. So did the law say that people should not go on strike or people cannot protest? So because the attorney or whatever has written, so it is not binding. So what of the law that says people should go out and protest? The protest itself is illegal, so the NLC should bear that in mind. So if they go ahead with the protest or the strike, whichever, so you are going to arrest them, because I don't understand. You are breaching the agreement. You have not fulfilled the agreement that you reached on the, just like I said, on the whatever October last year, 2023. But if somebody wants to go on strike because you did not fulfill your part of the bargain, it now becomes illegal. What is illegal there? NSAS protest is small. Just wait and see. See, your life standard of living during Jonathan period in 2024 was far better, but you still lead the protest. It shall never be well with all of you. Tinubu is the king sponsor of protests in Nigeria, starting from Abacha regime to Goodluck Jonathan regime. Is protest constitutional in Nigeria? That is not to language of an administrator. Okay, a leader in a political arrangement, you are to lead a people, and that is democratic, not to rule them, which is anarchy. Where on earth is protest illegal? How do you measure the legality of a protest? Rascal politicians of a cursed generation of thieves. This country, was it illegal when you protested against Jonathan? Ataya? The protest is illegal now, but when you stage protest against Jonathan 2024 at Ojota, it's illegal. Hmm. Tinubu led a protest against the government of Goodluck Jonathan. Can someone explain illegal protest? Bola Tinubu has finally clinched the power he was dragging with Jonathan. He has actually become the president, so as to be called the Ashiwaju of the whole world. But God laughed and set the monies on fire. Soon, the nation will be set on fire because of the sole ambition of one man. Labor unions should drop strike protest as the federal government is making frantic efforts in addressing the issues involved in affordability. Okay. Mm. For the past 9 months, they've been tackling, they've been doing this. And yet all to no avail. I beg, I just hope everybody here who get to know this on NLC announcement and still remember that I said NLC is a coward body. You will soon hear that the protest has been postponed. Of course, that is what they will do. It is only 2014 protest that is legal. Yes, so Tinubu warning NLC is just nothing. Just one hunger, give people food is all we ask for. Do the needful, they will not do the needful. Hi. Do the needful, they say lie lie. Don't worry. Tinubu should go back to Motor Park. That is where he can manage. Nigeria is too big for him. Why did you say the protest itself is illegal? During the Jonathan regime, when the sitting president was among those who protested against government then, that shows they were doing illegal thing. Protest is legitimate. My own this is that they will say some people hijack. Why did they not hijack that protest at that time? These people where they live, they breathe, they sleep and wake up in propaganda. That is this Tinubu. When you and your co-protest, when you co-protest 2015, was this illegal? Was there anything legal again in this country? Even positions occupied are illegal. Make I hear word. You have led several protests against previous leaders for bad governance. Have you forgotten? I pray may military take over this country. Tinubu and Wole Soyinka were among notable Yoruba leaders who led protests against Jonathan. A far better regime than the illegitimate governments of Ebola, Tinubu, the criminal drug dealer and user. Even when there was no reason for protest, this time when people have sufficient reasons to protest against hunger and hardship, the same Tinubu wants to gag voices of reasons and use force against the people. Nigerians will resist oppression. This government has taken Nigeria for granted for long. Instead of warning not to violate the law in the process of peaceful protest, they are there issuing threats. Provide security for the protest and allow workers to carry out their legal right to strike. Strike to be hijacked by who? Your sponsored agberos. Of course now, they are the ones that will see sponsor it and they will come and tell us a cock and bull stories. So guys, let's know what you think. Let's have your take. Thank you.